Let's throw the ball for Archie.
You throw it?
Go, 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 come on. It was dark days, you know, like in 2020 and 2021, but really like 2021 is whenever it really just like started piling on because, I mean, I had rode for Pro Circuit for 2 years at that point, and pretty much every single phone call that I made to Mitch was that I just got hurt or telling him how recovery was going. I barely ever talked to Mitch without mentioning an injury, and him and I joke about it now, but at times it just like boiled over, like the frustration, you know, and it was pretty tough. All right, focus on what you're doing. It only took Daddy about 3 weeks to build this thing, didn't it? Go, girl, go.
It's been pretty great this season, just having him healthy. This is like the most healthy I've seen him in a long time, so they go through a lot.
Checkered flag out in San Francisco, Jordon Smith wins and will take the championship lead.
If you would have asked me 2 years ago if I would be in this position, probably not. Now, I feel confident. I feel like anytime that I go on the track, I can win. All right, let's close your door. Get you strapped in here. Who are you beeping at? You don't got a beep around here. We live in Cairo, Georgia. I've been in this Cairo, Georgia area since I was about 11 or 12 years old. I grew up here going to Millsaps training facility. I'm working on being a supercrosser. Last year was the first year I really got to ride a pro supercross, and every night I would get done riding and I would just lay in bed and like, man, do I really have what it takes to do this? I'm gonna make sure I give 100% every time I go on the track. This is what I've lived my whole life for, and that's where you dream of as a kid. Didn't have the best start to my career my first couple years on Geico. You know, I had some good rides and showed potential and some speed and stuff, but I never really put anything together. I ended up going over to the TLD KTM team. I had a couple good years there, and then I had a lot of injuries. In 2019, I had a wrist injury that we couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. It wouldn't heal. I had to go to multiple doctors and I think I had 3 surgeries on it. So I spent pretty much all of 2019 on the couch.
I mean, he was like, is it even gonna be, am I even gonna be able to continue racing, you know, with some sort, with an injury like this?
Got that figured out, signed with Pro Circuit. First year on Pro Circuit, tore my ACL. Got back going, tore a ligament in my thumb about 4 races into that season. Dislocated my shoulder, tore my rotator cuff, my labrum, and my bicep tendon.
It was just wreck after wreck after wreck, injury after injury. He just could not stay healthy, and it's just so hard to go out there and put in good races whenever you're not 100%.
At that point, I didn't know if I really even wanted to race anymore. I mean, it just feels like you're never gonna be able to stay healthy or not crash again, you know? 1, 2, 3. And then Urife came along with the Firepower Honda team and gave me that opportunity to keep racing. And we actually ran the team out of my house here for about 3 months. I cleaned out my garage and my shop, and all the parts, all the bikes, the gas, the tires, everything was here. Got moved from California to here. Star Racing, Bobby is one of a kind. I'll just start off by saying that. He actually offered me a ride several times throughout my career whenever I was going to other teams and stuff. For Bobby to still believe in me and give me the opportunity and never even question it.
They're all chasing the 26-year-old Jordon Smith. Ricky, he has not won since the Daytona Supercross in 2018. A lot of injuries the last 4 seasons, but he's healthy. He's with that Yamaha team, and he's going for it in 2023.
Man, it feels so good just to be back up here again. It's been a long time, a lot of injuries. I just got to give a huge shout out to the Monster Energy Star Racing Yamaha team, taking me in, believing in me, working with me all off season, and getting me back up here.
Deep down, I definitely had questions, you know, if I could still do it, if I had that mentality that you need to be able to go that fast. He's like, you'll be there, you'll be winning and fighting for a title.
For the lead and maybe the win, not quite. Yamaha versus Husqvarna, Smith versus Hampshire.
A little shout out to your daughter there. I saw her wave to you. She looked pretty proud that Daddy was up here.
Yeah, it's awesome to see, man. She's growing up like crazy, and last year she'd be asleep right now, but you know, she saw me up here, and it's just so much fun to do this with my family and with her and watch her grow up.
Where are you taking that pan? We're crazy. Thank you. Go get Dada. Come on. Take it to Dada. She's bringing it to you.
You want a piece of bread?
Yeah.
One of the most important things in our sport is staying healthy, you know, and I've been able to stay pretty healthy. We're on a good program, and the team, they really put like their entire effort into making the bike as good as possible for us.
I hope this year has shown him that he still does have that grit, that determination, that fire in him. He can still do this thing. I want him to do this for as long as he can.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.